Hi children, good morning. Welcome to our next class. In last class you learned about aquatic plants and the different types of aquatic plants, their adaptations. These all we are completed, right? And in today's class you are going to learn about very interesting plants. They are insectivorous plants. You look at this picture. Do you have any idea about this? Are these leaves are looking like same like terrestrial plants? Not at all, no. So they are little different and their adaptations are also different. And in what way they are different from other plants, you are going to understand in today's class. Okay. So today we are learning about insectivorous plants. Insectivorous means they eat the insects. These plants will grow in the soil where all the nutrients are not available. Nutrient less soil they are growing. So they depend on insects to get their food item. They will depend on the insects. By trapping the insects, they'll get the food. By eating the insects and some other small animals, they will eat and they will fulfill their nutritious food. So such type of plants are called insectivorous plants. It's so interesting, right? Plants are eating insects. This is the new term you are coming across, right? So how they are able to eat insects, we'll see now. Now look at, before that once we see the meaning of insectivorous plants. Plants that trap small animals such as insects and digest them to get the nutrients. Just now I told you that's the meaning of insectivorous plants. So here you can do one small activity. You see the pictures of insectivorous plants which are given in your textbook. In your content book, insectivorous plant pictures are given. So you open that and find out this type of plant are you able to see or not in your textbook. Yes, you are able to see this type of plant, right? And are these leaves like terrestrial leaves? Are they appearing like terrestrial leaves? Not at all, no. They are little different than the terrestrial plants. Now we will see how they are different from terrestrial plants. See this toothpick, how sharp it is. So sharp toothpick, how it's appearing with a very sharp edge. And the same way, this insectivorous plants leaves are also having such type of sharp edges at the end of the leaf, at the margin of the leaf. They are having sharp edges. You can see here how our toothpicks are very sharp, and the same way these plant leaves are having very sharp edges. Okay, and these are helping these plants to catch or trap the insects. How they are able to trap, we are going to learn now. Now once we will see the pictures which are given in the textbook. Before that, you see this Venus flytrap. This plant name is Venus flytrap. Which plant it is? Venus flytrap. Venus. V for Venus. Flytrap plant. Edges you observe. They're modified. The leaves are modified into like sharp spines. Okay. So these sharp spine-like structure or hair-like structures, they can trap the insects. If any insect by mistake, by flying, if they comes near the leaf gets closed. Before the insect enters inside this leaf, the leaf is opened. Whenever insect is coming near the leaf, both the leaf margins get close and trap the insects. And they are having, after going this insect inside the leaf, then they start producing some juices. These are called enzymes. These juices are called enzymes. These enzymes help them in digesting the insects or the animals. So these plants are able to digest the insects. Digest the insects which is trapped by this hair-like structures. So that is the speciality, that's the modification we can see in Venus flytrap plant. So Venus flytrap is one of the insectivorous plant. Because of its digestive juices, it's able to digest the new insects and other small animals. And you can think one more thing, do they depend only on the insects and animals? Not at all. You can also observe a green color part like other leaves, how they are having. Even these insectivorous plants are also having green color pigment. So this green color pigment is helping even to do the photosynthesis process. So they are also preparing food and also getting the nutrients by digesting the insects and animals. Why they are doing like that means they are living in the soils where the nutrients are very less. So the nutrients are not enough for their growth. That's why they are even depending on insects and animals. Now we will see one more plant, how it is able to trap the insects. Before going to the another plant, once you watch the video.
Insectivorous plants are also known as carnivorous plants. Such a plant has special features to eat insects. When the insect triggers the hairs on the leaf closes to trap the insect for food. As the insect enters the pitcher, the lids close to trap the insect.
Understood, children? Insectivorous plants are also known as carnivorous plants. Carnivorous means, you know carnivorous meaning. While grouping the animals, you learnt about carnivorous animals. That means which eat the flesh of other animals, known as carnivorous animals. Same way, these plants are eating the other animals. That's why they are also known as carnivorous plants. And one more time, watch the video. Two different types of carnivorous or insectivorous plants are explained in this video.
Insectivorous plants are also known as carnivorous plants. Such a plant has special features to eat insects. When the insect triggers the hairs on the leaf closes to trap the insect for food. As the insect enters the pitcher, the lids close to trap the insect.
Understood? So you learnt about Venus flytrap, how these modified hair-like structures are triggering the insect when it comes near to the leaf you learnt. Now we will see the another insectivorous plant, that is pitcher plant. How pitcher plant is able to trap the insect we'll see now. This is called as pitcher plant. So this pitcher plant have a lid-like structure. This lid is helping if any insect comes near to this lid and this lid gets closed. And when it trapped inside, then the hair-like structures inside this pitcher plant start releasing digestive juices. So with the help of this digestive juices, the insects or the small animals get digested and the pitcher plant get its nutrients. So that's why pitcher plant is also one of the example for insectivorous plant or the carnivorous plant. Especially the lid is a special character or modification in pitcher plant. When it triggers any insect, immediately the lid gets closed and after digestion it opens automatically. Okay, so this is one of the example of insectivorous plant. So you learnt about picture plant. You also learnt about Venus flytrap plant, and one more aquatic plant is also there. That's also an insectivorous plant. The picture is not given here. It's there in your content book. You can see along with the Venus flytrap and along with the picture plant, one more aquatic plant. You know that aquatic plants, water plants are known as aquatic plants. So one of the aquatic plant like bladderwort. Bladderwort is an aquatic plant. It also has leaves modified to a bladder like structure. So with the help of this bladder, it gives out a sweet smell to attract the insects. When an insect excited and sits on these leaves, then immediately it captures that insect and digests with the help of juices inside the bladderwort. So bladderwort is also example for insectivorous plants. Understood, children? Now you learnt about picture plant, you learnt about Venus flytrap, you also learned about bladderwort, aquatic plant. Okay, so now we will see what questions are given in your practice book. In textbook page 19, some practice questions are there. Answers you can write in textbook itself, children. The first one is write true or false. Only true or false you can write here. And the first one is insectivorous plants are also called carnivorous plants. Just now we discussed insectivorous plants are also called as carnivorous plants. So first one you can write it as true. Okay, and the B bit you see, insectivorous plants completely depend on animals for food. Are they depending only on the animals? This Venus flytrap and picture plant, are they depending only on the animals? No, they even can prepare their food by photosynthesis. So the second one is false. Now second question you see, using an example, explain how the modified future of insectivorous plants help them obtain nutrition. So how these insectivorous plants are obtaining their nutrition. Any one example, either bladderwort or the Venus flytrap or the picture plant you take and explain how they are trapping the insects. Okay, that you can write in your notebook. And third one, do insectivorous plants carry out photosynthesis? If yes, why do they need to trap insects? Before I explained you, like other all plants, even these plants are also, insectivorous plants are also able to make their own food. But only the thing why they are trapping insect means because they are living in the areas where that soil is less rich with nutrients. So all the nutrients are not available in particular soil. So there these plants are growing. That's why they are also obtaining nutrients from the animals. That answer, even second and third, you can write in your notebook, children. Okay. Now you come to worksheet. What questions are given in the worksheet we will see. Even here also true or false are given. Page number 13, workbook, children. So first one, insectivorous plants can live without food. Is it true? Any plant can live without food? No, not at all. So it's false. You write it as false. Now second one, insectivorous plants are also known as carnivorous plants. Yes, just now you learnt that they are also known as carnivorous plants. And the third one, insectivorous plants have specialized roots to get their nutrition. Do they have any special roots like aloe vera? No, they do not have any special roots. So third one false. And fourth one, insectivorous plants have modified leaves to trap insects. That's true. You had seen just now in Venus flytrap plant. So fourth one you can write it as true. And now you compare the features, the adaptations in Venus flytrap and picture plant. The first one is, what are the special features of this plant? Venus flytrap, what is the special feature? Modified leaves. Leaves are having hair-like structures. Okay. In picture plant, the leaf is modified. The leaf is having a lid to open and close. That's the modification. A lid is present in picture plant, whereas here in the Venus flytrap, modified hair-like structures are present. Okay, you make a sentence and write here, children. And the next B1 is, how does the plant catch insects? How the Venus flytrap is catching insects? With the help of these hair-like structures. When they, if any insect comes near to them, they trap that insects and they are using them as their food with the help of digestive juices inside them. And the picture plant, how picture plant is able to catch this insects? By closing and opening of this lid, they are able to trap the insect and digest with the help of digestive juices which are produced from inside the picture plant. Now the next one, third one, describe two ways in which insectivorous plants get their nutrition. So how they are getting their nutrition? Describe any two ways in which insectivorous plants get their nutrition. One way they are getting their nutrition by photosynthesis, and the another way by photosynthesis they are obtaining the nutrition, and the other way by trapping the insects. They are trapping the insect and also they are obtaining the nutrients. So these are the two ways they are getting the nutrients. Understood, children? So you complete page 13 3.2 exercise and also practice questions from page number 19. Okay, complete these two and we will meet in next class, children. Thank you.